festive friends. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I am a pretty new reseller. I've been reselling for a little over a year now, and I've learned quite a bit along the way. I hope that you will subscribe and come along with me on this journey. I do plan on doing at least weekly thrift hauls and what sold videos. Today I'm going to share with you my best sales for December. Alright, so the first one is this oversized, it's a smiley face jean jacket. It was like patchwork smiley faces, and they were like fuzzy and all different colors, and it was really funky. And I was driving by a yard sale and I saw it hanging up, so I jumped out and grabbed it, and it was only $5, so that was pretty exciting. And it did sell for my full asking price on eBay for $50, so that was pretty awesome. It didn't take too long to sell, probably like a few months or so. The other cool thing about that sale is it was a repeat buyer. I've had a couple of repeat buyers so far, so it's pretty fun for me when I see that people are coming back to shop in my store. Next thing is this Daniel Cremo, hope I'm saying that right. It was 100% wool men's jacket. It was a really nice looking jacket, and I picked it up for really just a couple of dollars. As I mentioned in my previous videos, I went to this reseller's yard sale. I spent probably $80 or $90, and I've made hundreds and hundreds. So I probably just had maybe $1 or $2 into that jacket, and I sold it for full price of $60 on eBay. And everything is plus shipping, by the way. Next up, I got this from kind of like a thrift store, consignment store. It recently did close down, which was kind of a bummer. I was in there only about like a month ago, and I have a couple of nice formal dresses that I wanted to bring in there. They did have a lot of formal attire in there for girls, like pageant stuff, but also for women as well. And I didn't realize they were closing. I feel like they kind of pivoted at the last minute and decided they weren't gonna be open anymore, because when I was in there about a month ago, the last thing they told me was that they will be accepting items, but they'll be putting it like on their Facebook page when they'll be ready to do that. So that came as a little bit of a surprise. I ended up finding out that they sold through all their clothes for really cheap, so I missed out on that, unfortunately. And they also sold like all their fixtures and stuff, which that probably would have also been helpful to get at least like a couple racks or something. So kind of a bummer. Sad for them too. But anyways, what I picked up from there a few months ago was this glasses set. They're wine glasses, and they're by Anthropology. They're called Rackle Watchful Eye Stemware. They were new in the package. They just had a very slight discoloration on the top of the box, which I did show in the photos. I did see that they looked like they sold before for around like $60-ish, but I did accept an offer on them for $45 plus shipping, and I did pay $10 originally, so that was a decent profit there. This LL Bean plaid nightgown, I actually sold 2 of these for around the same price. I picked them up around Thanksgiving time. We actually went up to New England, to Massachusetts, to visit my family, and of course I had to do a little bit of thrifting while I was there. And these LL Bean plaid nightgowns were really nice, like flannel material. They had pockets. One was kind of like a Christmas plaid, and the other one was a gray and blue plaid. They were my size, so I did wash them and I wore them, and they were very comfortable, but just to go to sleep in it, it just was like too hot for me to sleep in, so I decided to list them. And I did sell this one for $35 plus shipping. I did pay $3 each, and the other one I did sell for around $30 as well on Poshmark. This one I got at a yard sale during the summer. One of my neighbors was moving, so they were having a yard sale. So it's a Renegade felt wool hat. So I only paid about a few dollars for it, and someone sent me, alright, let me back up. I think I had this listed between like 50, 60-ish. Sometimes it's kind of hard to do comps, like you don't find the exact item that you have. So I was just kind of somewhat throwing a price out there. And someone did send me an offer for $40 plus shipping, so I did accept that. So that was a good profit on that one. Next thing, I found this really funny. So I did buy this at a yard sale sometime last year. It might even been actually the year before that, I think. And I bought it for us to use at our house. So it was this cute little handmade a watermelon step stool. And my daughter did use it for quite a bit. It was really cute. It wasn't like super sturdy though, and we didn't really use it anymore. So I thought, oh, I'll just put it on eBay and see if someone wants to buy it. And I literally just made up a price for it because I had no idea. So I put it on eBay for $45 plus shipping, and someone bought it very quickly for full price. I think it was like within the same week I listed it, somebody bought it. So that was pretty awesome. All right, the next thing that I sold, I did hold out on for a while. It is a plush. It's Hello Kitty, and I love Hello Kitty. So, and it was brand new with the tags. I got it from a Claire's store. They were shutting down that specific location, so they had everything marked really cheap. So I did get a bunch of plush from there for $2 each. So I was $2 into this Hello Kitty. It was a 50th anniversary, and it was super cute. So I did get some lower offers, but I kept declining them, and I thought, well, if somebody's gonna buy it, they need to pay full price or else I'm gonna keep it. So it did sell for $35 on eBay plus shipping. It took maybe 6 months to sell. All right, next ones were a pretty quick sale. I found my first pair of Hokas. They were women's sneakers. They were like a light blue and kind of a purplish color. The soles were in really good shape. They were just like a tiny bit dirty on the top of the foot part. So I did scrub them up a little bit. I didn't spend like too much time on them. And then I did throw them in the wash, and then I obviously just let them air dry. I actually only paid $1 for these because my thrift store does that dollar day. So like if a blue tag is half off one week, if there's any more blue tags left over the following Monday, all those items are $1. So that's how I do score quite a few things pretty cheaply. Sometimes I price things just too high in the store, honestly, and people don't buy them for that price. So then they end up there on $1 Monday and I get them. So that was the case with these Hokas. So I cleaned them up and they sold pretty quickly, I think within a week or two, for $45 plus shipping. And these are all my eBay sales. I'll save the best one for last though. I have actually two really good ones. Okay. Next one, this one I got in an estate sale lot. So I got 2 bookcases. You bid on the bookcase and then you got the contents with the bookcase. So I got one bookcase for $6 and the other bookcase for $11. I already sold one of the bookcases, and then I kept one for personal use for now until I find a better one. But I did get a lot of like different books and magazines and some CDs, DVDs that were on the bookcase. So one of the things was Charmed series DVDs. It was the whole set. I think it was like seasons 1 through 8, something like that. Anyways, they sold for my full price of $54 plus shipping. Okay, next one, I heard another reseller talking about it, and I was a little nervous after I bought it because it was, I think, $12.99, and I was thinking like, should I have bought this? I don't know. It was getting close to Christmas time, and that's when these sell the best. Forgive me if I'm not saying it right. It's a Puzzle maker, something like that. Obviously I'll put a picture of it on the screen so you can see. But anyway, somebody did buy it. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, I think this was on eBay. But anyways, I sold it for $54 plus shipping. So that was a good one too. All right, I also sold these Oakley gas can sunglasses. These were older. They were made in USA. I got these at like a statewide, it was like one of those highway sales back in the summertime. So I paid maybe a few bucks, if anything. It was probably less than that, honestly. Those sold for $48.74. I had them listed for around $60, and then I ran some kind of a sale. Forgot that I had just listed them a couple days ago, but they sold, so that's fine. I'm happy to make that much money within a couple of days. Alright, I saved some pretty good ones for the end here. Alright, so this one was really an exciting find. So in my Goodwill, there are other resellers there. Obviously, there's one that I know about. He's definitely a reseller. He goes around to other states and everything. He's told me a little bit of his story before. And as soon as a new cart rolls out, he's on it. Like, he'll wait there for hours and only look at the new carts. But I got lucky this day. I actually was working and I just went in on my lunch break and they rolled out a new cart. It was kind of like purses and accessories and stuff like that. And he was digging on one side, and then I saw something fall off the back side of the cart, so I reached down and grabbed it. It was this really high quality sorrel. It was a real fox fur scarf. Now, I'm not about, like, I probably wouldn't personally buy this for myself, like new at the store, but this, you know, something that was already made and it was there for the taking, so that's why I got it. So the fur is from Finland and it's made in USA, and the color was really nice. It was like a champagne color with like silvery tips, so it's kind of like a desirable color. So this, I did see one other one listed on eBay. The other one that I saw listed was just a black one, I think. This one, I use AI to help me research my items, and it said that this was a desirable color, so I kind of just made up a price again because there weren't really any comps to go by for this specific one. So I listed it for $140 plus shipping, and it sold really quickly. Oh, it was overnight. Yeah, I listed it one evening and it sold the next afternoon, so within 24 hours. So I only paid, I think, $2.99 or $3.99 for that, so that was really awesome. All right, 2 more to go. This one I also picked up when I was visiting family in New England. I went on Facebook Marketplace, saw that someone had this listed for $25. It's a Holland vintage nativity set. It was really pretty. It was 18 pieces, and the finish was like a white bluish glaze, and it had like an iridescence to it. It was really pretty. I saw a similar one listed on eBay. I think it was like around 20 pieces, 21 pieces, and it was listed for around like 200. So I first kind of listed mine like around 180 or something like that. And then it was getting closer to Christmas time. I was getting a little nervous that nobody bought it yet. So I lowered the price, and it did sell for $160 plus shipping. All right, so this is the last one. This is up there with like my top like amount of sales on one hand that were like over $200. This I got from that same estate sale that I bought the bookcases from and sold the DVD box set. And this, I literally only paid a few dollars for this lot. It was a camera. It's a Canon PowerShot camera, and there was, I think, like a tablet also in this lot and something else. So I think I only paid like $3 and I got like all these things together. This I did have listed for around like $230 something. I did have someone message me and ask if they paid extra if I could do like expedited shipping because it was a gift, so they needed it like by the end of that week. So I did do a little research on this because with certain batteries, like the lithium batteries, if it's over a certain amount of wattage, it's not supposed to go like by air, the 1 to 2 day air delivery. You're not supposed to use that, but this was under, I think it was 100 watts. So I did check that and everything, and it was fine. I did print out the little battery warning thing and taped it on the box, just so they know that it did contain the lithium battery, but everything was fine. So I did kind of calculate what I thought it would be. So I didn't do priority. I did like the 2 day air or something like that. So I did charge the buyer like an extra $15, and they gladly accepted that. So I sold this for $2.55, and then plus my original like $8 for shipping or something like that. So that was a really fun sale. I was so excited to get that sale and have like some bigger ones. I'm filming this obviously in January. My sales have slowed down a little bit after the holidays, and then everyone knows that eBay changed their promotional ad rate that everyone's upset about. So I think it kind of just threw everything off for me a little bit. I'm kind of experimenting right now with my ad rate, like what percentage I'm promoting my items at. I am running a sale right now. If you want to check any of that out, across all platforms, my name is Festive Flipper. So I do have an eBay store. I also am on Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and whatnot. So thank you for joining me today. Please subscribe. Next video is going to be a thrift haul. I have picked up a decent amount of things recently. I have been thrifting. I've also been doing online auctions. I did go to a local one recently, and I found a really cool item that actually might be like my biggest flip yet. It could be potentially over $250. So please subscribe and come see what that is on my next video. And until then, stay festive.